Hello, hello. Is anybody there? Is anyone there? Hello. Holy shit, I've had a bit of a delay. I'm here. Hands up anyone who can actually hear me, see me, or everything. And there's a shitload of people on. Oh my God. Really, really sorry, guys. We were, mate. We were in a meeting. I actually just had a guy called the running call in on his Harley, and we've been sitting out there. I thought I actually cancelled it. I didn't realise I hadn't cancelled it. So, holy shit. Hello, Pete's Life. How you going, mate? Rob B, GT fan. Actually, I've got to go and close the door. People will hear me. And close the curtain. Holy shit. And get a drink. I'm coming. Fucking hell, I feel as bad as fucking Shade Tree Surgeon and Shay Lucy. Holy shit, who we got there? GT fan, g'day mate, how you going? Rob Cook, how you going? Mike, how you going? Daniel Webb, Wisdom. Yeah, I was just set up. I was just sitting out the front. I was just having a little wild turkey stubby, and next minute this Harley fucking rocks up and brum, brum, brum. And anyway, whenever I was ready to set the live feed, we've been sitting out there. We've been sitting out the front of the motel. I'll try and get out of this light. So, try and get that bit better. Yeah, we're sitting, and holy fucking smoke. We just didn't stop talking. He's just left. And what if I can change that light? I'm not set up at all. There we go. That's better. Right, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. It's still no good. Oh, rightio. I'm here. Who's here? Where did we get up to? Hey, Rob B. No, we don't talk about $1 million fuckwit. Bruce Baird, yep. So anyway, yeah, this guy just rolled up on his Harley. Not a subscriber, he's been watching me for quite a few years. And we just started talking and just fucking time just slipped away. So, no, I hadn't forgotten at all. Actually, I just clicked the page off thinking I'd actually cancelled it. And then Dex, mate, if you're there, I got a text from Dex about 5 minutes ago saying, everyone's sitting there waiting for the live stream. Well, fuck, I thought I actually thought I'd cancelled it. So, big sorry to everyone. Yeah, I don't like leaving people waiting like that. That's new for me. And I really need to catch my breath. Hey, Paul. Shit. So anyway, the whole thing was tonight was just going to be to let you know what's happening tomorrow. Apparently, so Running was saying a fucking truck flew up on the Westgate Bridge, like literally exploded on the Westgate Bridge, and they've shut the whole bridge down. Hey, Andy. And yeah, I'll have to go back and read all the comments that everyone's been talking about. I haven't even had time to sit down, Andy. So yeah, he said the whole Westgate Bridge has been shut down all afternoon. So we're hoping. Well, I'm hoping I can get over it tomorrow because that's where I'm heading. Through the tunnel, over the Westgate, and down towards Geelong and off to Coal Lake. So that's the plan for tomorrow. But they've been doing lots of roadworks on the Westgate as well, which means like it was already going to be down to one lane. But, on the bike, it's not so bad. You sort of just slip past everyone. And, yeah, he's just said then, a truck, literally, the engine didn't blow. He said the whole fucking truck blew up and there was shrapnel everywhere and they shut down the highway. So hopefully by tomorrow when I'm leaving the motel, I'll be good to go. So, because if they've got that Westgate Bridge closed down tomorrow, I don't know how the fuck. I mean, I know this side of Melbourne really well, but at the other side of Melbourne, like through the heart of the city and all that, I just don't have a fucking clue. Hang on, what was that, Bruce? Yeah, right. It wasn't that bad. Something about on the news. I can't. Bad on the news. Okay. yeah. Give her a rev in the tunnel. Fucking no worries. Absolutely. I love going through the tunnel actually. Although you choke to death on fucking diesel fumes and all that shit, but I actually don't mind going through the tunnel. So. And hopefully my fucking GoPro won't shoot itself again. I really wanted to show you that road coming into on Listerfield Road, coming into the gully, not yesterday, day before. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I'm losing track of time already. And then I touched the back of the camera and the big red line says fucking SIM card area. So I've now tossed that SIM card out and I've got a new one in there. So hopefully that'll work. So Rev bombs, absolutely, Pete. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully, I'm sort of reading here that the tunnel, not the tunnel so much, the west gate's clear. So anyway, over the west gate tomorrow, stay in the proper lane and don't end up heading towards Ballarat or the airport and head fucking left and head down to Geelong, and that's sort of the plan at the moment. So, yum. 43 in Perth today, Mick. Fucking lovely. Hey, Trip, how you going? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, well, my daughter messaged me this morning saying it was 42 in Perth over there, and I'm like, yesterday was a good day for riding. Like, I left. Hey, Bill, I can't read your comment at the moment. Too busy talking. I left Longford yesterday morning, yesterday around lunchtime. It wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot. Just with a jacket on, it was just a beautiful ride into Melbourne, and of course met. I can't remember his name either. What was his name? Pete or something on the that Canadian guy who's going to be riding the Nullarbor, and he's going to Perth. And I just had a really good ride. I split on the freeway, and he kept going. And I said I was coming into Melbourne. I really wanted to do the front footage of that Listerfield Road. Beautiful little road coming to Ferntry Gully. I just fucking loved it. It's just like this. It's beautiful. Didn't care there was a line of traffic in front of me. Yeah, and tap on the front of the camera, and fuck, no front footage. So that really sucks. So these fucking GoPros have let me down yet again. Okay, we've got Bruce, 37 in Melbourne next week. 5 days. 5 days in Perth, over 40. Yeah, well, yum, that's my sort of temperature. I'm sick of freezing cold. I got up this morning. I had the fucking heater running here. I turned the aircon on to fucking hot and cranked it up to 30 degrees because I was sitting here freezing my goddamn ass off. Sat out the front and had a smoke, and it was just so cold. Like, fucking Melbourne. Done it to me again. I get one sort of nice day a week, and the rest of it's just shit. So I think tomorrow, not supposed to be too bad. And Coal Lake's always pretty cold, but apparently it's going to be 35 and then 37 down Coal Lake over the next few days as well. So I'm really looking forward to getting down to there. Bruce, you can keep your 33 plus, mate. I fucking love it. Tank tops and jeans on the bike. Fuck riding around. I've got 5 layers of clothes on and a leather jacket, and I'm still freezing me fucking ass off. GT fan, look, don't worry about it at the moment, mate. I've changed. Look, I think it's like things, like the SIM card. I've been using the same SIM cards over and over again. I keep reformatting. So I've tossed that SIM card in the bin, got a brand new SIM card. I actually set the GoPro up today, just set it down on the table and just let it run for like nearly 2 hours until it ran out of battery. And it was fine. So I think it'll be all right. So, well, the other thing, mate, I'm on the road. So it's pretty hard to get something posted to me when I don't know where I'm going to be from day to day. So, but anyway, just take it easy over the bridge to Laverton, Andy. Absolutely, mate. And like everyone says, all the overhead cameras, don't speed, don't do anything stupid. Just, I'll just nick in them out. I think the West Gate's down to 1 lane, so I'll be able to sort of skip past everything, hopefully. But I think someone said they took them from Mark. Mark came over the other day, running man I was just talking to. And he said from Laverton to the tunnel was 45 minutes. So, you expect to, So they've let me do a late checkout. I can stay as late as 11 a.m., but by 11 a.m. I better be out of the room and on the bike and gone. I don't need to worry about speed cameras, mate. I know where they are as far as overhead ones. Every one of the things along there, I know how to behave myself along there. You just got to take it easy and just plod along and, just fucking behave yourself. That's all you can do. So anyway, and someone said about Wartai, how you going, mate? And someone said about maybe catching me out at Werribee. Well, I thought Werribee was out going towards Ballarat. And then when I finally looked at the map, I realised, oh, shit, I'm actually going down past Werribee. So I can't remember who said that. I'm terrible with names. I really apologise. So if you're out and about around Werribee tomorrow, as long as I get over the bridge, so if I get out of here between 10 and 11, I could be down Werribee way by around lunchtime or thereabouts. Tony Blingfield, hey mate, eyes up front, always mate, always watching the traffic. I've got my eyes in both mirrors, and I've always got my eyes 4 or 5 cars ahead. Got into Melbourne on the coming into the freeway before the Belgrave turn off the other day, and it was pretty much bedlam. Plus, I was looking out for the guy travelling behind me, making sure he was okay. And then at the end of the day, I said, well, he's going to the city. I'm just going to leave and go, and I've got to get on and just do my own shit. So, Yeah, Bill, just got to be safe out there. So, good. Hey, Walter, good to have you here, mate. Absolutely. Rob B, if I haven't said g'day already. God, I used to love having a chat to yourselves. You guys should send yourselves emails and fucking have a good chat to yourselves. So, I like to see that. I got on somewhere and you guys have been fucking chatting on one of my other videos to each other. I think that's fucking fantastic. That's exactly what you want happening. You guys all chatting to each other. I think it's great. So have you been rained on again yet, Wartie? I know you guys have been copping a shitload of rain up there. I know you said you went out the other day and got a bit soaked. So you've been copping some more rain, or what's going on there? I have no contact with home at the moment. And what happened with fucking Sandy paying my insurance the other day? I'm going to rip someone a new fucking arsehole over that. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, you got soaked. Oh, you got soaked again today. Fuck, mate. I'm never going to live that down, am I, Rob? Hey, never going to live down. You know what? I do fucking see the road closed signs from now on, and I'm never going. You know what? Hey, fuck it. It was an exciting few seconds of time there, wasn't it? Andy, that's right. Yes, I do remember now. So yeah, mate, I should be hopefully all going well. I'll be going down through Werribee somewhere around probably about midday. So if you've got a bike on a bike and you come out and you see me and just whatever and fucking want to do a bit of a ride with me or fucking flag me down and we'll fly over and have a smoke. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fucking clench and pray. Oh, mate, like I said, if it wasn't for those performance machine brakes, I would not have pulled up. So, yeah, Andy, if you're out and about tomorrow and you send me around, definitely flag me down, mate. We'll pull over somewhere and have a ciggy and a chat, or just if you just want to cruise up on your bike next to me and have a ride, and we'll do that. So, I'm not going into Geelong, and I'm not going to Geelong fucking Harley either. Might run into some dickhead there that I don't really want to run into. So we're not going to Geelong Harley. That shop's got nothing I need anyway. They wouldn't have any spare parts that I need. So yeah, fuck yeah. I don't need to go to Geelong Harley and walk around and look at a bunch of new bikes that I can't afford. So yeah. Some $1 million fuckwit might be floating around there and then bound to be an altercation. Yeah, well maybe not, but you know. But anyway, so that was cool. Yeah, Mark just rolled up on his Harley. Oh, fucking far out. Joey brought his mate around. Joey came here the other day. Hey, Joey, if you're watching, Joey came around the other day and he dropped in again the salvage, brought him, mate. Fuck, you want to see what it was, what he pulled up in. What is it, 73, 74, 75? Sunburnt orange VH Charger in mint fucking condition. This beautiful sunburnt orange VJ fucking Charger, RT fucking Charger. The 265 in it, triple Webers on it. This thing was just fucking smick. So I was standing out the front of the hotel for at least like nearly an hour talking to Joey, and I can't remember his mate. I'm terrible fucking name. Sorry if you watch me, mate. I should remember Dave. I think it was Dave. I'm terrible. Just checking out this beautiful, beautiful Charger. So, Joey, thanks for bringing that in to show me that today. That was really cool, mate. I really appreciate that. That's nice, beautiful. So I had a VJ Charger, but this was the VH one. That fucking beautiful fucking car, absolutely. Isn't it strange? Like Commodore had a VB and a VC, and the Valiant had the VJs and whatever, but no one ever put out a VD. No one ever made a car called a V. No one ever put out a VD car. I just find that interesting. Yeah, you guys and your dunny doors. Yep, absolutely. My brother Pete swears by them. He loves them to death. So each to their own. I'm just old school. I mean, I didn't even like the HQs. I mean, you know, when they come out, I thought they had the ugliest dash ever and had the ugliest glove box. But anyway, I'm just a HT person, HKTG myself. So each to their own. But yeah, like I said, brother Pete, he loves his dunny doors. I've seen some nice ones around, and you know, they're fucking, you know, especially the older ones with the not so much the Buick motor, but whatever motor came after that. They were a fucking good solid car, and Pete's done fucking over, you know, nearly 1 million miles in one of his cars. He just loved them to death, and they just keep going and going. So, you know, they've proved themselves. They're a good car. It's just usually the idiots that drive them. Oh, burnout. Yep, that's a dunny door. Every time you hear a burnout, it's a dunny door. Cheers, guys. I needed this tonight, by Jesus. Absolutely. So I'm going to have to go back later and read up all. Shano, rip a new arsehole. Good name for an Indian restaurant. Well, those fuckers that did that to my tenant, I am really, really fucking pissed off. I guess what What we got? Wilson, model of a room and not like much. Yeah, that's the HTs and Gs, they were very. That's why I sort of sold my eco as well. It was a little bit too small for me. Andy, you have a HR? Yeah, well, old mate Wayne up in Bundaberg, he makes panels and parts for HR. So if you ever need any HR panels, parts, dog legs and shit like that, Wayne's Garage up in Bundaberg, Wayne's Garage up in Bundaberg, Wayne, he makes all that shit. Bruce got a VESS wagon. Nice, yep. Dex. It's Dex, soon. Are you on Dex? I haven't seen you there, mate. Are you actually on? Bagnut. How you going, mate? Yep. Hey, Bagnut. How you doing? Yeah, I thought the HQs were a bit of an ugly car. I had an HX and I had a HJ, so I think they're okay. So yeah, but I'm just a HT fan. I think they're KT and G fan. That's sort of more of my cars. So, but I thought the X's and the Z, they weren't a bad looking car. So, Jason, how you going, mate? Yeah, thanks, Dex. Bullshit, Dex. You're bullshitting me, Dex. No way are you sitting at the border village. No way, mate. Are you really there? Seriously. Is that where you're at? My first car was an EJ called Sarah Jane. My very first car was an EJ sedan. Actually, EJ sedan with the had a Holden red motor in it. So hang on, peoples. Bastard! I thought you were on your way, mate. Fucking hell, kicking back in 40-degree heat over there, huh? I didn't just say. I'm sure you wouldn't have been at the border village just yet. So basically, get down to basic plans. FC. Oh, mate, I had an EK with a little. What was the grey? I was in. It wasn't a 148. I think I can't fucking remember. And I drove that all the way from Queensland down to Victoria, all over Victoria, and all the way back up to Queensland. Never missed a beat. Never used a drop oil. It was a fucking great little car. So, but it was a little bit too small for me to sleep in. So there, Dex, bastard. Thought you were on your way, mate. Yeah, 138, great. Thank you very much, GT fan. So plan is, 138. Yeah, thought so. Hang on, I can't read it because there's a heart in the way. Wartime. My old EK wagon was the same as. The salmon, the pink. Yeah, the salmon. I reckon it was a good-looking colour with the white. I love that little EK. She was great. But as soon as the boat became available, excuse me, sorry. As soon as the boat became available, sorry, wagon, you got to go. And that's what I swapped for my current Harley. So anyway, the EK had to go. Yeah, so I love my 69 HK. Your EK had a, hang on. What had the 253 manual box? Vorto? Was that the EK? What are we talking about here? I can't keep up the conversation. The old 186S, yeah. I had that. That was when that was the motor in the boat when I got it, but it was so tired and so flogged out with the two-speed power guy behind it. It couldn't even come up the hills out of bloody Toowoomba. It was just, oh my God, 253 to an EK. That would have been a powerhouse, absolute powerhouse. So anyway, getting back to trip down to Colac tomorrow. I want to spend at least a week down there and really start working on how I'm getting me and my bike to Perth. I love my little 253 and my HK too. While I'm down there, I've got another friend I haven't seen who's about 2 odd towns away. I'm going to go and spend a couple of nights over at her place, catch up with her. I'm going to leave all my gear in Colac at my sister's joint, then come back and then spend X amount of time there. I've really got to work out. I've really got to really work out how am I going to get me and my bike to Perth. Train's out. Not sitting on a train for fucking 3 days and not being able to sit at the bar and smoke. So train's out. Any big trucking companies are out because anything that's going that way is always going to be a 2-up driver, and they're not allowed to carry passengers, or they're not. Trucks aren't allowed to pick up each other. I will not be separated from my bike. Where I go, the bike goes. Where the bike goes, I go. So I have heard of things like, Shane, mate, I've done fucking 7 nullarbor crossings. I've ridden it 3 times when my dog's standing on the petrol tank and an old Honda 4. I'm not doing it again. I want me and the bike to arrive in good condition. I don't feel like riding that far. There's there's nothing to film out there. It's just miles of fucking nothing. And there's really nothing to film out there. And it's just, at the end of the day, I want to get me and my bike into Perth, and I just want to get into Perth. I want to spend 2 to 3 months over in Perth. That's what I'm going for. So, and so, yeah, there's got to be a way to get it there. And like I said, even if I have to hire a fucking little budget truck or a fucking van or some sort, if I can, I would like to, maybe there's a private or a small time truck that runs over and back that can do, like, I've got a semi license, I've got my truck license, and I've got a semi license. So maybe an independent might be okay. So might be able to put me in. Well, you can get unlimited, Bruce. You can get unlimited. Sometimes there's vans over here that they want brought back to Western Australia, same as over in Western Australia. People drive over there, they leave the vans there, and there's vans that need to be brought back. So I just don't know who the companies that does it. I know they're around. I'm so Spiona had that fallout with Kat. She would have been the perfect person to be in contact right now. And why she went all ape shit at me just because I did the live stream with Laney, and then reckons she was completely insulted. I have no idea what that was about, Kat, but it's a pity we've had a falling out because she would have been the person to really help me. So, yeah. But I know they're out there. I'm not savvy enough to do it. I think my sister Shoals is pretty switched on to that sort of thing. So there are sites that you can do. Hang on, Bruce. There's sites that do one-way hire. Yes, that's what I'm trying to look into. Bruce, absolutely. Bill, I reckon I'll be back by July, mate. I reckon I'm over and back in. I reckon I'll be back in Victoria around May, thereabouts, and then heading back home by then. But look, anything could happen when I get to Perth. My son's popping out, his girlfriend's popping out a baby. I want to be there to help. Twins' birthday coming up in March. I want to be there for that. So, get down to Colac, sister's place, go and see my other friend, and then literally in that time. I mean, if I can grab a truck within 3 or 4 days or 2 weeks, I'm ready to go. Yeah, Walter, I was thinking about that. If I hired like a ute or something like, how the fuck do I get my bike on the back unless there's a loading ramp somewhere? And same as when I get to the depot, how do I unload the bike? Mate, I've done the Nullarbor 7 fucking times. Okay, I've done it 7 times already. I'm willing to drive over again with my bike on the back of something, either a trailer or in a van. I'm happy to drive over, but I'm not riding my bike over there. I've got the hole in the fucking belt. If I spit a belt out in the middle of nowhere, I'm fucked. Literally, it's going to have to be trailered anyway. And why should I have to push my bike that hard? Shove it in a van, chuck it on a trailer, drive it over. Then when I get to Perth, my bike's going to be intact, and I can spend 3 months riding around Perth, whatever, doing what I want instead of doing that. It's 4,500 bloody Ks, mate. That's 4,500 Ks. I don't need to put my bike through 4,500 Ks of fucking, Nullarbor roads. And I hear sometimes the weather out there starts getting up around 50 degrees. So, it's a trip of a lifetime, but I've done the trip of a lifetime 7 times, mate, and the last time coming back was like, I made Perth back to Brothers Pete's place with 2 overnight stops. I did that in 2.5 days. I've done it so many times now. I don't need to do it again. So, but yeah, mate, if you like doing the Nullarbor, I've got nothing against. I reckon everyone should at least ride that Nullarbor at least once. Yeah, that's exactly right, Rob. But how's the back and the fucking ass going to handle it? It's fucking absolutely. So I reckon everyone should at least drive that at least once or twice. Ride it. I've ridden it. I went over in my Charger and fucking come back on a bike with Omar. Then I went over in a HTU, come back with Omar, and then went back again with Omar. Came over in my other little old fucking bus. Drove the XR8 back. I've done 7 Nullarbor crossings. I'm prepared to do another crossing. I'm prepared to drive it, but I'm not prepared to ride my bike over there. I mean, if I was on a brand new Harley, maybe I'd think about it. But someone said that by a cheap fucking ute, mate. There's more chance of a cheap ute breaking down on the way over. And where do you get a cheap ute here in Victoria with Regent Roadworthy under fucking like $8,000 or something just to get over there and have to sell the thing again? I suppose you'd get over there and just leave it somewhere and then use it. Look, I don't know. I'm going through options right now. Yeah, that's right. For someone who's never actually done that Nulla, they have no idea what it's like out there. I know what it's like out there. When you fuck up out there, and between petrol stations, up to 120 something miles between petrol stations, there's no phone reception out there. And then fucking road trains, mate, they ain't stopping for nobody. You may get someone to pull over and help you, but basically, some of the sides of the roads there's nowhere to pull off. There's drop-offs everywhere. it's too much. Like I said, my belt and the bike's got a fucking hole in it. If I split a belt halfway across the desert, I can't even fix that on the side of the road. There's no tools out there. There's not even any like mechanics out along there now. There's just petrol stations, and pretty much that's it. Except for places like Kimber and maybe Border Town, but the rest of the way across, you're just looking at petrol station to petrol station. That's it. And I don't want to do it on the bike. Yeah, mate. Well, I'll tell you, I did it I did 3 times on a Honda 754. Same thing. That was 32 fucking years ago. So, I'm, fucking 62 this year. I'm getting up there. Yeah, Bagnut, I agree, mate. I'm listening. Look, people, I'm listening to a lot of comments here. I'm not really keeping up, but Bagnut, yeah. Look, I'd love to go. Dex actually suggested, driving over in his late model Statesman, and we hire a trailer and throw it on the back, and we both drive back. I'm all up for that, and paying half the fuel. That's still an open option for me. And really, if we get that sorted, we can be in Perth in like fucking 2.5, 3 days maximum. I'd definitely be doing that. So Dex, if you're still up for that, mate. I'm definitely up on that one too. UFO, mate, how you going? Good to see you again. Well, there isn't Telstra out there all the time. When I came back in the XR8, I got to Cockabiddy on the first night, which was like 1,200k. Rolled into town, pulled into the petrol station, and they said, "Oh, there's no ATM, there's no FPOS, there's no nothing," because the Telstra cell tower had been down for 2 weeks, and there's no nothing. And I said, "Well, fuck." And he said, "Well, the blacks guy at the service said, well, who crosses the Nullarbor without cash?" And I said, "Well, who fucking carries cash anymore?" So I do now, but at that time, I wasn't carrying cash. I was in the XR8. So then I had to drive. Well, it was right on dark. So then I had to do another 80 or 90 Ks to the next town, Madura. And that took me over an hour and a half because it was dark and there were so many fucking roofs around. I was stuck at like 70 Ks an hour for a 90K fucking trip. So by the time I got into Madura, I got in there, I landed in there 10 minutes past 9, pulled up, looked at the sign at the petrol station and said closed at 9. Like, holy shit. Anyway, they came over, they opened the petrol station up for me, filled up the XR8, and I said, "Oh, mate, any motel rooms?" And he said, "Well, no, there's no motel rooms here." And then he said, "Oh, hang on. We have got this old room out the back that's got one light in the toilet and nothing else. You can have that for $50. And I'm fucking done, mate. Grab that. So I went over to the motel, gave them the $50, and then they had take a dead pie and a couple of dead sausage rolls in the bloody Bay Marie tray. And they just said, "Look, mate, no one's going to buy them, and you can have them." And that was my tea. A couple of dead pies and a sausage roll. That was my tea. So so I'll always carry cash across there, but basically there is Telstra reception, but between petrol station, there is nothing. You break down between petrol station, it's 160 K or something between gases, you're fucked, mate. And, who's going to pull over and help you? Not many. Some might, but, I'm with RACQ, but there's no reception out there. You can sit out there for 2 days waiting for someone to come and get you. So, I'm not doing it on the bike. Like I said, done that 3 times on the bike. I've done 7 Nullarbor crossings. Mate, I love my XR8, but, anyway. Bagnut, CB Motorola weight, mate. Still, if you break down, you break down. I don't know. I'm not doing it that way. Yeah, that's it, mate. I don't carry water on the bike normally. I always carry packets of soothers, but I don't really carry water on the bike. And it can get pretty fucking hot out there. $1 Million Dickhead uses what? EPU. What's that? What's that, Rob? I don't know what that is, mate. You have to clarify that one for me. I'm not really sure what that is. If it's a website, I'll have to go and check on it. So at the moment, I'm not getting serious. But hang on, what was it yesterday? We did the drive and sent a message, and it was miles before I got. Yeah, that's it, mate. There's nothing out there. So and I want to get there, and I just want to get there reliably as I can and as safely as I can, and everything in one piece. So, but anyway. Got to finish up here on this side of town. Once I get down to my sisters are down in Colac, that's when the hi, Mr. Champion. Hi from Perth here. 40 up. Nice. Stop, Shano. Stop and play a bit of fucking golf. Yeah, mate. I'm carrying my golf clubs on the back of the bike along with everything else. So once I get to Sister Shells, that's when I'm really going to put the full effort in. I'm going to probably her and I we're going to do a live stream. a live stream when I get down to Shelley's one night. There we're going to do a live stream and a big chat around, so you'll get to meet my awesome sister Shells. And then really start, well, I'm putting the word out now, but I'm really going to start going hard, putting the word out, asking everyone, ask anyone, looking for all the options. Like saying, Dex, mate, if you're still into that, I'm willing to pay half fuel and trail hire and all that shit to get my bike over there. I don't care how I get it there as long as I'm traveling with the bike and I don't have to ride it. So that's about as simple as I can get it. Yeah, but yeah, mate. Well, Dex had his bike put on proper transport and took him fucking 3 months to get his bikes over there. I'm not being separated from my bike, so if I go proper bike transport, I can't travel with the bike. So, however I'm going, me and the bike will not be separated. I will not be separated from my bike. So, sort of, I might make it hard for myself in that respect. But I'm not going to get over there and sit around and wait 2 or 3 months for my bike to show up because the fucking truck company something's gone wrong. Plus, I've got all my shit strapped to the bike. I don't have to try and carry that around with me. So, like I said, if it comes down to it, I'll hire a fucking budget truck or a budget this or fucking whatever I have to do to get me and bike over there. But we are traveling together and I'm not separating from my bike. So, well, that's probably an idea, Bruce. If I give him a call and see if I can go with him, I wouldn't expect it. But normally with a lot of those places, a lot of the drivers run two up. And they're not allowed to carry passengers by law and by insurance. They don't carry anyone outside of the company. So I don't know if that is actually an option. But look, yeah, you can only ring up and they can only say no. Good on you, Bill. Yep, you can do that, mate. Mr. Chairman, have a workshop here for adjustments to bikes in Perth. Where's he? Hey, Grom, how you going, mate? Okay, Andy. Am I going through Lavington? Because I'm going straight down the freeway. So there's a servo in Lavington on the way to Geelong. Call Fleet Wings. Would love to meet, mate. As long as I don't have to pull off the freeway and go into the town, I'm happy to do that. But if I've got to pull off the freeway, I'm just going to keep going because I'll probably get lost. And do you ride, Andy, or are you in a car or something? Is there any way you can catch me out there on the bike somewhere and maybe catch up with me? I don't know if I can drop any message. I've got to be out here no later than 11, and depending on what the weather looks like when I get up, I don't know what time I'll get going. So I'm estimating somewhere between 9 and 11 o'clock, I will be on the road heading out of here. Plus, I've got to try and get over the West Gate. So they have. Thanks, Grom, mate. Good to hear. They got it all cleared up. Thank you very, very much. That's the information I really needed. You've been on the Lavington all morning. Okay. I've been on the Lavington all morning. I'm not really sure what that means. Yeah, Bill, you're a funny cunt for sure. Yeah, Bruce, look, Refusal never offends me. I've just got to work out who these companies are. Like I said, I'm putting out there, but once I get to Sister Shells, I'm going to get really serious. Go through. She's pretty savvy. I said, I'm going to start ringing companies, ringing people. I'm going to start doing all the hard work. I sort of plan on hanging around Shells for probably 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. And then again, if I get something that says, mate, can you be in Ballarat or can you be in Horsham in 2 days' time? Fuck, I'll be there and I'll be loaded and we'll be on our way. I was supposed to be going up to Hepburn Springs to see my best mate up there, Bernie. Supposed to be going up to Elmhurst to catch up with Alan Jenny. But if a ride happens for me and the bike any time between now and Colac, like from Colac onwards, and if it says, I've got to be somewhere in 2 days, I will be there to get me and the bike over there. So once I hit Colac, I'll be ready to go at a moment's notice, wherever it is. Warrnambool. I'm not even going through Warrnambool, have I? I'm not even sure. Look, I might pull up somewhere and have a smoke too. I think it's 100 odd miles there. It's only an hour and a half ride. I think it's not that big. And not only that, my sister's working till 5 o'clock in where she works in Colac, and I can't get to the house until she knocks off work. So I've got nearly all day to kill anyway. It all gets down to the weather. So I'd be happy to pull off somewhere and have a smoke maybe. It's nice if anyone's out and about and they see me, I can flag me down. We'll pull over and we'll have a smoke and a chat. I'm out of stickers. No more stickers. I gave the last one away to one of the little cleaning girls here today. So so no stickers left, and I don't think I'll be getting more made before I go. Warrnambool, south of where I'm going. Okay, I'll have to have a better look at the map in the morning before I leave. I just know I'm going Geelong way, and that's as much as I know. And from Geelong to Colac, I have no idea. Excuse me again. I have no idea of any of the towns I'm going through. So, like I said, I'll study the map in the morning before I go just to make sure of my town. So, but yeah, good news that the West Gate is open. Glad to hear that. And then just freeway all the way down. So at Lamington, I've already forgotten the name of the servo. Good smoke. What's Joe saying? Good smoke. Warrnambool. Okay, Warrnambool. Oh, maybe I'll pull up at Warrnambool and pull up there somewhere and have a smoke. I don't think I need to refuel the bike to get to Cool Lake. I'm pretty sure it's a one tanker. I filled the bike up today, had 122 miles on the clock, and she only used 13 litres. What a difference it makes when I'm not on the throttle. Riding yesterday, just motoring along, just humming along at that 70 mile an hour and just keeping the speed limits down and just cruising at a slow speed. 122 miles, she only used 13 litres, so that was pretty good. So I had at least 7 litres left in the tank. Good on you, champion. Hang on, I've got a message coming through from the MCW. You'll have to give me a sec. Okay. Come on, stupid phone. Not working. Sorry about that. My MCW sent me a message. Most important. I'm going to see her before I go. Where are we? What's the most remote spot on the Narby? Oh, mate, if you want to leave your missus somewhere, you just take her up towards Northern Territory. Trees in the breeze in Warrnambool. Good on you, Rob. Servo right on the West Gate, just past Lavo. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Andy. I'll try and remember that. MCW, that's a long conversation. There is a video. If you go back into my videos, there is when I got my MCW tattoo. It says going over to Gainer for new ink and showing the MCW tattoo. And the very next video after that explains what MCW actually stands for. And it's probably not what you think. She's running good. The bike's running good. If I haven't got the throttle cracked wide open and riding like a maniac, she's quite good. But I do need to clean my air filter. When I get down to shelves, I'm going to be pulling the air filter out, the air cleaner out, the filter out. Sorry, I started. I'm going to be pulling the air filter out, and I'll go and get that washed and cleaned. It's a K&N, so that's reusable. Get that wall washed and cleaned out. So I'll that should help as well. So Shano, good smoke over 20%. So it's no THC in me, mate. Fucking hell. Not doing that shit. Can't afford that shit to get done. Peach Light, thanks. Okay. Mr. Wolf Creek is nice this time of year. Well, I don't think I'm going out to Wolf Creek, but yeah, if you want to dump someone, that's the place to go. Feed Big A. Yeah, mate. That could be a little bit difficult. I could always put some pedals on it, maybe. No, but if it's just a bike and a frame and a motor, yeah, that bike won't be going anywhere. So you got that up and running. So, yeah, holy shit. Oh shit, we got 68 on. That's incredible. Fuck, and such short. Oh, actually, it wasn't such short notice, was it? How long were you guys actually sitting there waiting for us? I mean, I know I put it up for I think I put it up for 6:45 or 7:45. How long were you guys actually sitting there waiting for me to come and bloody set this thing off and going? So. The front tyre's going great, mate. Still got another 2,000 miles left on that easily. So, it'll be a while before I put the front tyre on there. So that'll be close to 10,000 miles or 11,000 miles on that front tyre. Mr. Champion, yeah, fixing things up. Not for a while. You guys waited an hour. So sorry. So, yeah, too long. Look, I did. I turned I actually shut the whole bloody page down thinking I'd cancelled the whole live stream and I was going to reset it up. And I'm sitting out the front talking to runnings there. And I thought, shit, I better go and check my phone to make sure the battery's not faxed. And I look at and there's a message from Dick saying where everyone's sitting online waiting for me. So I sort of had to wrap it up with him and then went out and sort of chatted about his bike before he took off down the road and got in here and fucking really sorry, guys. I'll try not to let that happen again, but totally distracted by someone rolling up on their Harley. He had a shovel Harley. I can't remember what year, Dyna. And he'd actually fucking ridden that to Darwin and back. So there you go. So anyone who reckons a shovel's not up to the go, he's just proved it. He fucking rode his shovel all the way to there and back. So Walls, what are we? Down here in Vic, even if you have medical cameras, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly right, mate. There is, if they put you on the lollipop and you throw a positive, you're fucked whether you've got certificates or not. That's exactly right. So there's no hoochie cooch for me. But I did buy some naughty sticks. And I'm going to go out front and have one shortly. So I've got my naughty sticks. I got my cigars. A little treat. They sell them at the supermarket down the road. Grom. What's $1 million Mogan? I don't give a fuck what $1 million Bogan, $1 million fuckwit doesn't like. I don't give a fuck about that cunt. He's just a fucking idiot. That's a long story too. I won't get into it. But basically, yeah, I used to watch him religiously, and then slight altercation, and yeah, basically, I just thought he got his head so far up his own fucking ass, and really, who goes and buys a brand new Harley and rides into the fucking ocean? Like, really, seriously? Anyway, we won't go on about him. I just call him $1 million dickhead, and I'm allowed to. Yeah, I don't know whatever by the time I got in there was just a line of bloody comments, mate. I'm just so glad you guys I actually feel like Shea Tree Surgeon just then when he goes and puts his bloody streams up and he doesn't show up for like an hour. Him and Shay Lacey don't show up for an hour. That's exactly. So you guys all have a chat amongst yourself. That's fantastic. But yeah, sorry, I really didn't know it was that long, and I actually thought I'd actually cancelled the live stream. And I was going to come back in and reset up, and then I picked up the phones and Dexter left the message there that everyone's sitting there waiting for me. I was like, fuck, I better get in here, see your runnings, and went out and saw him off and come in, and yeah, well, shit, there we go. So, yeah. Those ones are just the old port cigars. There's 10 a box, and I think they're about $50 a packet. Other than that, I just smoke Champion Ruby Rollies, and that's about it. So, look, I like a lot of the cigars. I love the big fat ones, but they're like $30 each, so I don't buy them. I like the Henry Winterman's longs and the Henry Winterman's shorts. They're all good. So anyway, yeah, I love my cigars, but they're called naughty sticks because they cost a fucking lot, and that's why they're naughty sticks. So yeah, they're very expensive and they're very much a luxury. But I rolled into Gully here, and I was in the supermarket. And, you don't have to have any cigars, do you? And he said, yeah, you got any old ports? Yeah, oh, fuck, 2 boxes, please. That's my little treat. Have with me a drinky tonight, and get ready to get out and go tomorrow morning. Big GT fan. Dedicated. Hang on. All good drive started with that. Yeah, good. I think that's great. Oh, I'm not even. Well, I don't know. Rob B. I don't even know what that means, mate. And I'm not even answering that one. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, mate. Cafe creams. I didn't ask from here, but I love my little cafe creams. They're good. The wee Willems are shit. They're half the size of the cafe creams, and they all come in individually wrapped fucking things. You got to get those little fucking plastic dingers off them, motherfuckers. So yeah, I love the cafe creams. I like them. Yeah, definitely support from you guys out there, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's really good. I noticed the last two videos, the ones before that were getting some pretty good views. And the last couple of videos, I think yesterday's video was probably one of the better ones. I actually got the editing right, and I've only got like 600-700 views. So I guess I'm falling off the radar a bit, but that's okay. I do it for me as well, and the fact that you guys actually watch, and that's great. So, yep, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, as we know. And someone said I need to stop doing my anger management classes because there's hardly any F-bombs being thrown about. So, yeah, I might have to stop my anger management classes. That might be a good idea. Mick, yeah, not cheap though. Just smoked. Yeah. Oh, look, mate. 50 gram pouch of ruby, $145. Although where I was staying at my sister's, a little fucking petrol station there. 50 gram pouch of ruby, $125. So I bought 3 pouches while I was there and stocked up. DR Adventures, yeah. Oh, yeah, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, the people I normally watch as well, I've missed a lot of their videos. I caught Red Riders today with her building the top of her ratchet on the top of her gearbox. I caught that one today, but I've been missing out, catching up with a lot of people too, because living on the road and out of motels, down at my sister's place for a week, busy talking to everyone else. So, yeah, GT fan. Ready for Melbourne summer, Andy? Fuck, mate. I get 1 day a week of decent weather here. So anyway, 1 day a week of decent weather really sucks. Like I said, I got up this morning and it was just nothing but long grey clouds, and it was freezing fucking cold. I'm sitting out the front and I'm having a smoke and like, this is bullshit. Fuck you, Melbourne. Like, really? Where's all this good weather at summer? And literally, I came in and put the bloody aircon on, and I cranked it up to 30 degrees and just cranked the aircon for about 2 hours this morning to try and warm the room up. So Yeah, so Bruce, yeah, mate, they are expensive. That's why I call them naughty sticks. Even tobacco is expensive, but at the moment I don't give a shit. But yeah, the naughty sticks are very expensive, and they're very much a treat. 50 grand Winfield, 115. No, if I can smoke, they're going to keep going up. So they're just going to keep going up and up and up. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, poor old Red, she flicked off that thing and doink, springs everywhere. Absolutely. That was good. She's fucking so switched on, that girl. I love watching her. She's really, really good. And the fact that she does get in there, she does do her own work. And yeah, she's really, really good. The retire, Mr. Champ, no, retires, mate. Retires, getting a little bit flat in the middle. Just that little bit of flatness, but it's good, mate. It's I've got what 2,500 odd miles on that at the moment. So and it's handling well, and it's got another 3 to 4,000 miles to go. So I've literally clocked 1,600 miles since I left home, or basically 2,600 k's since I left home. Where I will have to go and get the glad to make the live stream. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Bill. Luke Patchett. I don't think I've even said good day to you. Start give a little ride Harley to Perth, mate. Well, let me hang on. I can't make sense of that, mate. Sorry. Start give a little and ride and start a little mate. I'm not riding to Perth. I made that quite clear to everyone, and everyone knows that right now. I am not fucking throttle therapy rules. Fuck yeah. Mate, I made that quite clear. I've made that quite clear. I am not riding my bike to Perth. There is other options, and I'm not riding. I'll drive it. Dex can come pick me up. We'll tow up drive. I'll hire a van, whatever. I am not fucking riding to Perth on that bike. I want that bike to ride. I said hole in the belt. It's I'm not riding the bike to Perth. That's out. Done. Dusted. Tick that one off the list. Not happening. Let's keep going. Thanks, Joe Batten. Look, I watch out for cops everywhere, mate. And, I think, when you see someone like me riding, I'm fully fucking loaded and shit, and I'm not doing 1,000,000 miles an hour and I'm just cruising around. Unless they want to just pull me over and drug test me and be absolute arseholes, I've really got no fear of the cops at the moment. So I don't really have a fear of them. And just, sometimes that little bag of mine, it hangs over the back of me where I put it over the side of the gear sack bag. Sometimes when I'm riding, it sort of tends to slip a little bit sideways and hang a little bit low and tends to cover most of my number plate up. But anyway, Mick at Wisdom, where's Wisdom? Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. They reckon they'll I think they'll start to think about changing laws here that if you get a medical certificate and so forth, you're allowed to have, the coppers and that, they're all too greedy, they're all too money hungry. And like I said, you throw a positive on a stick, you're gone, that's it, bang, done. Fucking it doesn't matter whether you got a fucking medical certificate or not, you're fucked. And that's the end of it. Just like drink driving, you get called drink driving, you're fucked, and so you should be. So I think it's bullshit with the dope because, 3 days later you have a smoke and 3 days later you still throw a positive, yet you're not even under the influence. That's a total fucking scam. They just, wanting to get there, but that's bullshit. Absolutely. Yeah. Good on you, champion. Always swinging to the left. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it, Grom. If you're out there doing 130 odd K down the road, don't whinge when you get caught. You're exactly right. Same as me. I sit on 70 mile an hour, which is about 110. Like most of the road between Sale and Melbourne, that was pretty much 110 most of the way, bar a few spots. And like I slow down for small towns. I always slow down for the school crossings and shit like that, and just tootle on through. When I'm out on the highway, I like to be at least 1 or 2 mile an hour faster than the average car. That way, you don't get sort of stuck there and people fucking run over you. And I always keep an eye on my mirrors. And if something's coming up in my mirror really, really quick, then I just sort of I'll keep an eye on that. So if I see something coming up really, really quick, I'll certainly just even if I pass car, I just move in the left lane anyway. No, mate, I've got a drive belt sitting up in up at home that if worst comes to worst, friend of mine will go around, get it out of my shed, stick it in an express bag and post it down to me. I almost thought about carrying it with me. So, What the fuck, Trev? You tried teabagging. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not sure I want to even know what that means. If you fuck me, but yeah, no, I'm not going to change the belt. It was only a bolt that went through, so I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it getting any worse. And like a few people said, it's not like a crackle across the belt. It's just a hole in there. And if I'm not doing fucking wheel stands and burns out, it should be okay. So, where are you heading for? Hang on. Where are you heading and for how long in Perth? Daniel. Well, at the moment, my son's got a food business down in Freo called Clean Tasty Dirty, and he does Uber Eats out of there. He started his own business, Clean Tasty Dirty. So apparently he's got somewhere for me to stay down there, and after that, I really don't know. And I could be in Perth for a good couple of months. So I've got people to see down in Bunbury. I've got people I used to live with up in Bindoon. There's a few other people on. I think I've got an old mate out of Bullsbrook there, and I've got a few, and probably do a run up through Kalamunda and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I've got, and my daughter's over there. She's somewhere in Perth. I don't even know where yet. So, Mike, so yeah, bullshit with the weed. You can't be clean and still throw a positive. There's more than dangerous. But yeah, look, mate, fucking 100%, 100% Mike, Mike, 100%, mate. That fucking licky stick bullshit. 3 days later, you're still throwing a positive, and there's people out there fucking on medication that are fucking way worse. 100% right. Yeah, that's it, Wells. Holes, that's exactly right. They'll put it through, but it's going to take years before, I'll be dead and buried before it's legal to drive around with pot in your system. I'll be long gone since then. So basically, you just don't fucking do it. Or if you do it, just don't drive or ride anywhere for 3 or 4 days. And that's the only way you can get around it. I missed something about GT fan might go to Biggin in July for a night. Want to see Mount Walsh and Stone Mount? Yeah, fuck, mate. Definitely a place to go. I've been up and down Mount Walsh 3 times, but I've never made the summit. So it'd be nice to actually make the summit. So yeah, the Biggin Motels are right. There is the 2 pubs. They've also got accommodation as well. So I love Biggin anyway. So yeah, well, Biggin's not far from you anyway, mate. Just up the road. Some good luck and good. Thanks, Daniel. You're in Hillary's, Perth. I'll tell you about the teabagging sometime. Yeah, you can tell me about it. I don't know what it means right now, and I don't want to get into it. So I know of Hillary's, but I don't think I've ever been there. So yeah, my son's down in Freo. So anyone in Perth who wants good food, clean, tasty, dirty, check it out, and you can actually get it Uber Eated to your door, and he'll put. He's good. My son's putting out some really good food. So. Tony, mate, I haven't had problems with motels all the way down. I mean, look, the average stay for me is about 130, about 110 to 130 bucks. I've got no problem with it. And I get in the rooms about midday to 1 o'clock, so I make full use of them. I'm out by 10 in the morning, so I make full use of the motels while I'm here. Plus, I bring my own tea bags, my own cup, and I go and buy my own milk. So, yep. The problem, got no medical plan, medical camp. Yeah, look, Holes, that's exactly right. It's just fucking roadside tests, not act. Yeah, it's all fucking bullshit, mate. But if you throw it positive, you're fucked, and there's no way around it. So, mate, I don't do bongs. Bongs are fucking bullshit. I gave up bongs fucking 40 years ago, mate. Fuck, I haven't done them. Well, 30. I probably smoked my last bong about 30 fucking years ago. If I want to smoke the old greenery, mate, I'll just roll a joint. And then I don't drive or ride for 3 or 4 days. So, but it's all fucking bullshit. Mike, clean, tasty, dirty. That's the name of his. It's he works at. He's built his own kitchen in and shipping carnage. He's renting he's leasing a block of land somewhere there. So it's clean, tasty, dirty. And tell him you're one of my subscribers. Yeah, Andy, I think he does vegan food. Absolutely, he caters. He does just about everything. That's for the clean, tasty, dirty. So you can have a clean hamburger, you can have a tasty hamburger, or you could have a real dirty hamburger. And I think he does other foods as well. So you can find him, I'm sure, if you Google him or something, you can find Clean, Tasty, Dirty. There'll be a phone number there. He takes Uber Eats calls and all that sort of shit. So tell him that his old man Hippie Trev sent you. He'll look after you. Make sure you tell him his old man Hippie Trev sent you, and he'll definitely look after you. Yes, I'm starting to think the same thing, mate. And I think, Mr. Champion there's got some pretty fucking weird ideas going on there. Anyway, we won't dispose of anyone just yet. Yeah, clean, tasty, dirty, mate. That's it. Fucking check it out. Oh, mate, fucking, I've slept in worse places, and the sheets are fucking white. They're pushed. I've been watching the girls working for 5 days, 3 days the first time, and for the last 2 days I've been here. I've been watching these girls work these motel rooms, mate. They're fucking clean. What Bagner? What's in the dirty one? Oh, mate, that's when it's full of your fucking cheeses and your meats and your fucking, it's a dirty hamburger. It's like full of fucking everything that gives you a heart attack. So you get your clean hamburger that's nice and clean. You get your tasty hamburger that might have a little bit of something. Then you got your real dirty hamburger, which is like fucking this high or whatever, and it's just loaded with fucking eggs, bacon, but whatever he does, whatever he puts in there, that's what clean, tasty, dirty stands for. Clean. You have a clean hamburger, you have a tasty hamburger, and you have a dirty hamburger. Other than that, I haven't really had tasted his food because he wasn't up and running when I was last there 7 years ago. He was working festivals back then. So he doesn't do the little festivals anymore. He only does the big ones, but he's got himself a place in Freo and he's all set up there. And yeah, check him out. And like I said, make sure you tell him his old man hippie Trev sent you. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, I'm starting to get some, getting a bit of a, mate, I've just been sitting out the front smoking cigarettes, watching the girls do their business and having a bit of a chat to them. Mate, that's what Targent's were for. If it wasn't for those fucking oxy Targents, mate, I would never have got that roof done. And I hope it's still waterproof. I'm going to bring Sandy next week and have a chat through about that. She's going to go in, open the bus up, and have a bit of a look through, make sure everything's really good. So, I think it's pretty good. But anyway, I'll ring Sandy up when next. I've got a few things I want to do when I get down to Colac, and I'm going to take 4 or 5 to maybe a bit longer down there just to get through everything done, and finally, hopefully, get me and my bike sorted on a run out of here. And that's why I'm going to stay down there for that long. Not anymore, Bagnut. I spent 10 days broken down on a T intersection with the inner hub completely collapsed, and I had to wait 10 days for a new one to be sent up from Victoria. And I rebuilt it there and then on the side of the road, drove it home, parked in the backyard, cashed in the Red Jones. She's never gone out since. But I drove it from Queensland down to Victoria, got a roadworthy on it, drove it all around Victoria, through the fucking tunnel in Melbourne, all the way out to Sale, all the way back, all the way up to Ararat and Helmshurst, and all over Victoria, then drove all the way back up to Queensland. And then one time we're going out with the girlfriend and the kids to a camping spot, and she fucking collapsed the whole inner hub on the left wheel, just completely collapsed where the bearing sits, and she's fucking stuck there for 10 days stranded on the side of the road. And I thought, not doing that again. So no, she doesn't go out anymore. GT fan, the battery's on tender. I got a trickle charger sitting on the battery, and I've disconnected the battery from the boat, so I've just pulled the earth lead off, and it's just got a very small trickle charger on there. So Bagnut, mate, that's only some of the adventures I've had. Fucking hell, I've had a whole back wheel collapse on my bike when I'm riding from Melbourne to Perth with my dog on the tank, and every fucking spoke bar 3 snapped on one side and fucking 2 spokes snapped on the other. And by the time I rolled into Norseman, the whole bike was just doing this. And there's a whole fucking story there. I think that's in an early video. I think I talk about that. And back when I got 2 coppers with a pizza in Kalamunda. There's a whole story there I put on earlier videos. So, I got enough stories to send anyone. What that guy say that night? You can put a glass eye to sleep. I've got enough stories that I can put a glass eye to sleep without any problem. Look, I've been talking nonstop for a fucking hour, and then I was talking to old running that out there out the front for nearly an hour and a half. So, yeah, it's I can talk for hours. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. I got 2 coppers with a pizza, and I'm not going to tell you the story now. You go back and watch that video. It's a very, very long-winded video. I mean, it's just me telling you how I got 2 coppers with a pizza, but I think it goes for like 15 minutes. But it's a fucking good story, and it's true. All my stories, you can't make this shit up. If it doesn't happen to you, you can't make this shit up. I mean, good old Chopper used to say, never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn. Well, I don't really have to extend much of what's happened in my life. I can tell a story, and then most of it's pretty much 90% exactly how it happened. I don't have to sort of extend the circumstances, whatever. But yeah, good fucking story, that one. And it's true. I did. I got 2 coppers with a pizza, and I didn't throw it at them. So you'll have to go back and watch that video to find out what really happened. There are pictures of me and my dog. If you go back to one of my videos where I talk about my bikes, there are 2 pictures of Omar standing on the petrol tank on my Honda 754, crossing the Nulla, doing 140 Ks. So he's passed the car, and they snapped 2 photos. They're the only 2 photos that exist of Omar on my bike. But we rode for 14 years. So, and that is true. We rode for 14 years. It's illegal to take dogs on a bike now over here, especially the way we used to ride. So, yeah, that's it, mate. Good old Chop Chop. He's a fucking hero. He's a hero, mine, old Chop Chop. Absolutely. Chopper Reed, bit of a fucking hero in my book. Didn't go after the average Joe. He just went after the criminals. That's what I like about him. But, yeah, you certainly wouldn't want to mess with him. You certainly want to get in your way, and you certainly wouldn't want to be around when he sort of had an episode. But, he's a bit of a fucking funny buddy. He's gone now too. Oh, Chopper's gone. Chopper Reed's gone. Maybe when I get to Perth and there's a bit of a lull in my life, maybe tell another story. Oh, that's good, Rob. I was told you weren't allowed to travel with dogs on bikes anymore over here. Well, excuse me. Down here in Australia, I've thought, although I have heard of people putting them in the back in crates and that, but I don't think you're allowed to have them stand up on the front of the petrol tank like I had mine with Omar. So if you actually want to see pictures of Omar on the bike, you'll have to go back to one of my very early videos where I just done the history of my bike. So like from the very first bike I bought right the way through to the bike I've got now, there's a whole history. I've done a short video on that. It doesn't go for very long. I think it's only about 10, 15 minutes. I think it's only about 10 minutes actually. But it does. It just goes through the brief history of all the bikes I've had. And there are pictures. I'm pretty sure there's pictures in there of Omar standing on the petrol tank when we did the Perth to Melbourne run. On one of the runs. Plus, we also rode from Melbourne up here to Gin Gin with Brother Ross, following him in his car, and then we hung around in Gin Gin for a while, and then rode back to Melbourne, and then I end up riding back to Perth again. Yeah, she's the rider, I'm the pillion. That's right. That's what you tell the coppers. Same as if you piss, you pull up and you go, haven't had a cunt all night, Drinkstable. Cheers. All right, I'm going to wrap this up soon. I'm dying for a smoke. It's just gone an hour. So, rightio. All right, so around Leventon, I'm looking for Andy. Maybe a smoko call in Werribee. I'll have to check the map, make sure I'm going through Werribee. And everyone else is out that way. If it could be nice to catch up. So, somewhere around Leventon. I forgot the name of the petrol station. I hope it's on the left-hand side. And I can just pull in and just, if you're there, wait. If not, Dex, fuck, mate. You'd want to fucking get out of there pretty quick if you did that. Run over poor old Chop in the fucking motel down in fucking Tassie, mate. You'd want to get out of there pretty fucking quick. So, yeah, that would have been a funny fucking story. Telling people that you nearly run over Chopper. That would be a fucking story, mate. Andy, yes, mate. So it's what one of the first servos is you coming into Leventon or leaving Leventon, and then I don't have to get off the freeway. Is that right? Waiting. Yes, all right. First servo coming into Leventon. Right, I'll keep it in mind. I'll pull over. Getting out of here between 10 and 11. I should be there. Depending across, I should be there probably between 11 and fucking 12, I reckon. So hopefully it's not too. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday too, so most people are off. So it could be a good run over the bridge tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, couldn't kill Chopper with an axe. Yeah, well, fucking. Yeah, got him in the end, but anyway, he was a good old Chop. I love that movie where Eric Banana played fucking Chopper. That was a fucking great movie, absolutely top movie, and I think he done a really fucking good job of that, making that, doing that. Good old Eric Banana. All right, Andy. Well, I might catch you tomorrow in Lamington, mate. That sounds fucking kick-ass awesome. Definitely pull over and have a smoke. Probably by the time we get over the West Gate, I'll be ready at that. What's my drink of choice? Look, I hate mixers, but when I'm on the road, I don't want to be dealing with bags of ice because I don't drink. I don't drink spirits with mixers. I only use straight ice. So when I'm on the road, I don't want to be carrying around full fucking. Thanks, Wisdom. Thanks, mate. I don't be carrying around bottles of alcohol. So when I'm in motels and living like this, I just grab the mixers. But basically, it's either Jack's or Wild Turkey. And I don't bother buying the fucking 700s. I buy the 1 litre straight. It's only $77 for 1 litre of Wild Turkey. And I think it's about the same for Jack's. And that's normally what I buy. So I won't be getting one of those till I get down to Colac. Yeah, Dex, I bet if looks could fucking kill, mate. Mate, I would, mate, if that was me and then nearly run out of trouble, I think I would have fucking shit my pants right there and then on the spot. Absolutely, Dex. Fucking hell. I love that story. That's good, mate. Oh, I love the castle, mate. Yeah, he was only a young fella. Yeah, I love the castle. One of the great, straight to the pool room. I used to say that with my models. This one's not making the pool run. This one's going to the laundry. And when I was building my models over the winter, yeah, this one can go straight to the pool room. I fucking love that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Mike, it is crazy. Fucking hell. Imagine being able to say to your grandkids, I nearly ran over Chopper Reed and survived. Yeah, any hope to see you tomorrow, mate. Really do. Yeah, we all know that movie pretty much lip sync. It's a bit like, I love Aussie movies. I think we've got some of the best movies out there. Yeah, that's it. Tell them they're dreaming. That's the one. Oh, yeah, I love The Castle. I thought that was a great fucking movie. Look, I love The Dish. The Dish is one of my favourite movies, and I've pulled up and taken photos of me underneath the dish at least twice already now. So just out of parks. I did one with me and that chick Jen who we rode down. She was on a Boldor 900 and I was on my VF1000. We rode down to Vic, come back over the Snowies, dropped into wherever, and we pulled up outside parks and went in, and I got photos of me and her under the dish. And then when I did the run back with the XR8, I had Susie on board and same thing. We pulled up and I got photos of the XR8 parked under the dish just out of parks there. So fucking great movie. I love it. Absolutely love that movie. And Sam Neill, he was just so good in that movie. It was just like fucking, that was a funny movie. A lot of really good one-liners, just a lot of really good one-liners. And it was just a great fucking movie and sort of based on actual history. Don't need any more modifications, mate. Bike's perfect. Don't need anything else. Bike's set up the way I want it. Don't need set and forget now. Don't have to do anything else. But good question, actually. No, I've done all the modifications I need to do. She's good to go. Oh, Midnight Spares was a fucking terrible movie. The Holden FJ story was a great movie, and Running on Empty. They're two good fucking Aussie movies. Yeah, that's just saying. Yeah, Running on Empty. Great classic. And the other one I've also got on DVD back home, the FJ Holden story. Another great fucking Aussie movie back in the day. Yeah, mate. Sometimes I do the old chopper remo when I take this shit off. I've got my old Stone, mate. Stone. Fucking I rode a Z1000, 77 Z1000, and I used to go to the wreckers in packing the bike wreckers to get parts from your Z1000. They nicknamed me Stone, and one of them even gave a sticker for the back of my helmet that's got Stone written on it. So yeah, Stone's a great fucking Aussie movie, mate. One of the first Aussie, and the American one did a Stone version. It was just absolute fucking shit. So and in the original Australian Stone, you get to see Rebecca Gilling with no fucking clothes on. God, she was fucking hot. That chick was gorgeous. Holy fuck! There you are, beaver and all. Rebecca Gilling, completely naked, walking out of the ocean. Yum. Great movie, Stone. Good Aussie fucking movie. All right. Okay, I'm going to go, guys. It's what is the time? Well, my clock says 8:30, which means it's actually 9:30, and I need to go out the front and have a smoke. So, Big Mac, too kind, mate. I'm not, but anyway. Thanks for everyone dropping in. So sorry it took so long. I said, fucking mate, just roll up out the front of the motel, gave his Harley a rev, and I come walking out, and I was like, fucking, there be a night, and I thought I'd actually cancel that. But anyway, thank you for hanging around, everyone. Sorry I made you wait an hour. I will try never to have that happen again. And catch you later. So, yep, Mr. Champion, bye. Thanks, mate. GG fan, thank you very much. Rob, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's only 8:30 on Queensland time. I only run on Queensland time. I don't do light savings. Bag nut, catch you later, mate. War tie, thank you, everyone. Andy, try and catch you tomorrow, mate, down at Leventon. I'll keep that in mind. Absolutely try and catch you at the first servo coming into Leventon on the left. I'll be definitely pulling in there and waiting for you. So you'll recognise the bike, so you'll just have to fucking yell out and I'll find you there. So DR8, thanks, mate. Everyone else, Dex, mate, fucking have a think about it, mate. Have a think about it. If you still want to fucking jump in your Statesman, hit triple on two wheels. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much. You weren't first today, though, were you, Trip? Hey, you weren't first today, Trip. Stop, man. Oh, you're a funny fucker. Okay. Yeah, Dex, look, think about it, mate. We got about a week. before I start getting serious and making decisions. So if you're still up to the challenge, yeah, think about it, and I'll be looking for other options as well. But I am actually interested in that one. Mike, thanks, mate. Yeah, knees and the breeze, everyone. Knees and the breeze. Fuck, mate, 4:35 a.m. What are you up to? Are you knee deep in snow over there yet, Trip, or are you in good country? I know riding on Ruby Paul's got his bike in the house because he's been living fucking in like 3 foot of snow lately. So no first today for you, Trip. That's exactly right, mate. Everyone else been waiting an hour before you jumped in. So, but nice to see you on, Trip. I really appreciate it, mate. I really do. So, yeah, I hope you're not freezing your ass off over there in the States. See you, Bill, mate. Catch you, mate. No worries, old mate. Really good. Glad you're all on there. So, look, everyone else, thank you very, very much. Texas. Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know you were in Texas. That's pretty cool. Hang on. I'll get rid of this. I've got to see you, champion. Yeah, I didn't think Texas was too bad. I reckon that had some pretty cold nights, but I know it gets pretty fucking hot out there. So, my phone's going off. Something else is going on. So, Radio Worlds, thanks for everyone. Sorry for the wait and everyone. Who knows? There might not even be a video tonight. By the time we get down to my sister's place and we get into it, you might not see a video for a couple of days. So, but we will be putting a live stream out. So, Pete, thanks, mate. No worries. So, to everyone else, thank you. See you, Wartime. Cheers, mate. To everyone else, thanks for hanging around. Thanks for putting up with me. And I'll catch you when I see you next time. So, right, our worlds. Catch you later and keep your knees in the breeze. Stay safe. Later, guys. See you, wisdom.